What's it like to be Angelina Jolie's personal assistant? Angelina Jolie's household is reportedly chaotic. She is reportedly addicted to online shopping. She would immerse herself in it for hours. She'd buy thousands of dollars worth of clothes. Jolie locks herself in the basement every day. There, she exercises for hours. No one can bother her during that time. Jolie's daily diet varies. Sometimes it will just be green tea and nuts. On other days, it will be red meat and red wine. Then she'd go back to tea and have some protein. Sometimes Jolie becomes obsessed with certain foods. She can eat only one type of food for days at a time. She sometimes became obsessed with soup. Jolie is reportedly an unconventional parent. She doesn't believe in rules. She gives her children freedom of expression, but that doesn't always work well. A former nanny claimed that her kids were always swearing. They were watching R-rated films and only eating junk food. Jolie allowed her children free reign of the internet, but her security monitored what they were looking up. Jolie hired an individual nanny for each child. They went on vacation with Jolie's family. They were still required to work. The nanny supervised the kids and tended to their needs. The kids would be left locked up in their hotel rooms. Jolie would leave them with nannies to go out drinking. She sometimes wouldn't return until noon the next day. Jolie is easygoing when it comes to her kids' education. She let the children learn what they wanted. They could ignore the subjects that didn't interest them. They also didn't take tests or do homework. Jolie hired 4 main tutors and some temporary tutors. They were all experts in a certain field. Her nannies all spoke at least one foreign language. This included French, Spanish, and Cambodian. Some staff say they weren't given many days off. A former bodyguard worked for the family for 17 months. He only had 6 weeks of vacation during that time. He spent a lot of time in Jolie's home with her kids. Jolie's former secretary filed an unfair dismissal case. She was fired for taking too many sick days. Some staff members report being suddenly let go. Jolie first filed for divorce from Brad Pitt in 2016. She initially hired divorce lawyer Laura Wasser. Wasser had worked with other Hollywood stars. However, Jolie reportedly fired her very suddenly. She replaced Wasser with Samantha Blais-Degene. Jolie believed Degene could protect her kids better. Jolie's humanitarian work extends inside her home. She's aware of the hard work her staff puts in. She tries to reward them whenever she can. For their birthdays, they received magnums of champagne. When the kids were little, they would make them cards.